Ladies and gentlemen, our today guest is Alex Blagirev. He is a Chief of Digital and Investor Relations Officer at Sensorium Corporation, and his topic is going to be about why virtual reality is going to take over the new reality. Your turn, Alex. You are on air, and welcome.
Hey guys, good morning. This is Alex. We're streaming from the office of Sensorium in Moscow. We have several offices in worldwide, and I will explain you what's going on next with virtual reality. But before we start, I want to introduce you a short recap of the 1 year journey that we started in 2019 on E3 of Sensorium event in Los Angeles. Let's have a look on it.
Right now? Why? Whose avatar are you?
Redpill is building a platform for the creation and distribution of social music experiences. What you see here is a work in progress, a working prototype of the core concept of creating a virtual venue. The ability to take something that happens physically at an event with performers, with DJs, and convey that inside a synthetic world. Have avatar as your playground.
With our events, we heavily invest in bringing people over and experiencing a live, literally a live stage. And we invest in pyro, in artists, in stages, in decorations, in dancers, and bringing that world onto a virtual world thus far has been quite two-dimensional. And with this new development and technology, it gives us the ability to really recreate the worlds we create and have it, bring it to people at home.
It's pretty awesome because it's probably like the first VR experience I had, which I was excited about. And it all feels like so natural.
I'm going to events for 25 years. And this was more real than the actual real world, so I'm still shocked in a kind of way. It will give the chance to people to connect and to do something together from Los Angeles or Paris or Moscow. One of the key parts for RRO is the interaction with the crowd. I think that a lot of our peers and colleagues from the industry, they will understand the potential of it.
Inside, and it was like another world, seeing people dance and how I could be interactive. I tried to climb up and get the red pill. One of those experiences that I think is going to change the game like tremendously.
Honestly, it's kind of like mind-blowing to me that this is where the gaming VR stuff is going. I climbed on top of the DJ booth, I jumped around, I teleported, I saw my friend in there. I think this is going to be the future for sure because people are already lazy enough as it is, to get ready to go to the club, and here you can just put on like some sweatpants and dress your character up and already look bomb. So I love it.
Wow, it's so good. I went around the Magic Forest and I touched all the orbs and I played with as much as I could, and I went up to different people to interact with them and dance with them, and I found myself dancing in the VR.
We see a lot of pavilions here and a lot of gamers and a lot of new games, but this is probably, it's a future of the games,
Yeah,
the future of the music.
Right, it brings them together in a very unique way that it's looking for that next hybrid kind of solution, I think.
So if you don't have money, for example, to fly to Ibiza or fly to Tokyo or fly in Moscow,
you can go to all places
It's the same evening. You pay a little bit of money and you jump to another disco. It's amazing.
Whose avatar are you?
Alex, amazing video. I see that future is happening now. Really.
Yeah. It's. I remember the Matrix movie. Like, what is the Matrix? What is sensorium? That's what I'm seeing for. This was explained by the market. Let me show you what it means by sensorium in real. I will show you with our presentation of the Sensorium Galaxy.
Okay.
So the sensorium is basically evolution of social networking. This is the future of the disruption of social isolation that's happening now. And we're building the idea of the virtual worlds. If you're seeing the movie Ready Player One, you probably be aware of the idea of the virtual world of the multiverse. The multiverse is the big idea to combine together different worlds with the different entertainments, directions, edutainments, and cognition, meditation, and so on. So all of the subjects, all the topics together joins in one collaboration named by Sensorium Galaxy. So we have generally 3 topics above, 3 hubs, I would say. First hub is the entertainment hub, where you saw the Music Planet, which we will launch by the end of this year. I believe it will go public on February 2021. And there will be also the second planet called Motion Planets. Motion Planet is the planet where you can create your dance show using professional moves of the professional dancers. We record those moves in our motion capture studio. We have several ones in Moscow and in Los Angeles, and we work together with very well-known studios. This world also will be available for the public on 2021 February. If you're seeing the scheme of the galaxy, of the Sensorium Galaxy, can you go back, please? Yes, the Sensorium Galaxy. This is the idea that we covered all of the main topics of how you can pass your time chilling out with your friends, and you can get some new exercises, you can get some new exclusive education, or you can go to the museum, art exhibitions, or you can even date with your girlfriends or your friends in any wonderful places. So Sensorium is a very nice place, one place for the different topics that you can achieve. This is, we believe, going to be a future environment for the people to interact each other. Basically, we start from the Starship. Starship is a single lobby where you can jump to this virtual world. Starship is already available on the sensoriumgalaxy.com. We released a technical demo. You can see what's going on the Starship. There is avatars. You can buy even your own avatar in the shop, which is also released on the Sensorium Galaxy. There's avatars, items, cabins, and so on. So all of these things are available now. You can buy them. But you need to use Sensor Token. This is our in-game currency, which we also released. It's featured on several largest crypto exchanges. You can buy there, go to the shop and make some shoppings, buy avatars and items, and then test them in technical demo and see yourself in the mirror, walk down through the starship, and I'll show you the video later on after the presentation will be finished. As a big step of our collaboration for the Music Planet, you probably well-known brands like Tomorrowland, Sensation, Appinkoi, Elro, etc. We work with those guys to bring really immersive experience on the Music Planet. So you maybe heard about the Burning Man will go online. So basically, we're creating the atmosphere of such event like a Burning Man on the Music Planet with your friends. The landscape will be moving and will be dependent on the music. So if the music changed, the landscape is changed, the atmosphere is changed, everything going to be really, really cool. This immersive experience will be available by the end of this year. The planet name is Music Planet, but this is a work name. I will soon tell you the real name on the marketing side. Follow our social networks. As of the Motion Planet, we are collaborating with Sergei Polunin, who is a really famous dancer. And together with him and his friends and partners, we're recording the library of the really cool moves of professional dancers. This is the moves of the ballet, breakdance, and so on. So yeah, basically, your avatar can move like a god in the virtual world, like a professional dancer, and you can impress yourself, your friends, or even create a really nice show that you can stream live out of Sensorium of the way how you can move there. So this is what we have happening now, and this is where we now with our partners. But this is not all. We're developing the platform of social virtual reality with Red Pill, the company based in Los Angeles, the office, and we're opening the showroom on the Sunset Boulevard together with this with Red Pill. And there will be available the parties every Friday. I believe it will happen after the quarantine will go out. Next slide. So basically, our content providers give us ability to reach 7.5 million offline audience that was visiting all of those music festivals last years. So it's about 500 events a year, a big amount, right? So all of those content will be available in Sensorium. So this is basically a very famous DJs like David Guetta and so on, but we're working together now to bring them live on Sensorium. So Sensorium, from the technical point of view, is based on the Unreal Engine 4, and Epic Games is our strategical partner. So if you have glasses which support Unreal 4, like any Oculus Rift, for example, you can join now and download technical demo from the sensoriumgalaxy.com and enjoy. So, but basically our technical environment is really large. So we have a team in Chicago which is work with AI names, temporal games. So the NPCs in Sensorium will act like human, like no scripts and so on. You can interact with them really like with a real guy or real girl and ask anything, and there will be a communicating bridge between you. If you don't know anyone in Sensorium, the NPC will allow you and bring you to the right environment based on your requests. Like, for example, I can say, I want to find a girl like blonde, a brown, who is like to read or like adventures, and she will bring me this NPC. She will bring me to the right person in Sensorium. I will not know how this person look like, but this is really bring new experience in a dating. So that's how we will develop our communication with people inside Sensorium. So out of this AI team, we have also our own venues like Sensorium Hall in Moscow or Webster Hall in New York. This is real venues that we own, and the concert halls, the passing artists there. That's why we can reach most artists and sign together contracts and bring them into the virtual reality. We work with famous art designers like Jason Ebir, who based in Los Angeles. Those are all avatars that you can see on sensoriumgalaxy.com. They develop for us especially. This is content is unique content for Sensorium. And we're keeping on our records to work together with famous names like High Scream Studio, who owned by and run by the Jan Pisnin, the gentleman who actually founded two most famous clubs in the world, like High Ibiza and Ushuaia. You probably know them. And we work together with Jan. Jan is become a producer of the Music Planet. So all design of all arts, line arts, and so on of the Music Planet developed by the Jan teams. So we're actually bringing the immersive experience from the people who creating this immersive experience in real life. Next. So Sensorium Galaxy gives the ability to reach people who have some problems or cannot attend events and so on. And this is basically, that's why we are linking with AI. So probably your grandmother or grandfather or your friends who are have a long distance, don't need to buy tickets. They can join the Sensorium and talk to you, and you can both enjoy the emotions they can bring on Music Planet. So the gentleman, the key guy behind the skin is the very well-known Michael Prokhorov, who was the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, Barclays Center, the well-known businessman from Russia. And he was inspired by the technology, cutting-edge virtual reality, and bring his ideas that came up with Sensorium 1 year ago. So Michael is still supporting us. He is like in depth with the projects. He is interacting with the team, and we work very closely. And Michael helps to bring a lot of the big names on the board. So you see, this is the art concept of the first two locations, Music Planet and Motion Planet, and you can see the Starship. The Starship is already available. You can see it's on the sensoriumgalaxy.com on the website, and you can see the movie after this presentation, what's happening inside of Starship. Starship actually looks like a real Sensorium Hall. It's a real building in the Moscow city, unique concert hall of 45,000 square meters that we actually built it for the last 6 years. That is unique and have about 20 combinations inside, from the beach club till the nightclub. So it's all transforming and projecting what's happening in virtual reality on the roof. So we do not have dependencies on the headsets, so you can use most of them except like Oculus Quest, and those are required by mobile phones. But we're hitting next that we will allow 2D streaming with telecom operators, so you can join through your mobile phone or tablet to Sensorium. However, you will have not avatar. So if you want to get your own avatar, you need to get a virtual reality headset. But we now, with the cooperation and communication with the producers of the headsets, and probably will announce soon some special programs for Sensorium users that will give you a chance to get a headset with a low cost. So, of course, the people with special requests, we believe that virtual reality is the answer of the people with special needs. That's because we are creating the same atmosphere. The graphics and resolution is really high. We're creating the avatars of AAA, so you can see your friends and relatives with a high resolution. You can interact with them. You can get the same emotion that's in real life, but you can be at the same place where you are. And that's why we believe the people with special needs will appreciate. Sensorium provides special idea of like the same as a gaming, as a Fortnite, for example. It's freemium model. We allow all users to join Sensorium for free with no cost. However, additional content in Sensorium, if you want to get some special moves, if you want to get some special avatars, they will be required to pay in buying shop. That's how it will work for the users. We will start several events, so-called virtual concerts with our top stars that we will announce soon. These virtual concerts, you can go with your headset or you can join them with your mobile phone. Just buying a ticket for a couple of bucks. Why we are working with virtual reality? We believe that there will be a lot of users soon, and we started this journey before the coronavirus, before the COVID-19, a year ago. We see the stats that show us the prices for the headset decreasing every year for 20% regular, which is a lot, and we're seeing already the headset last year for the $99. That was a Samsung Odyssey HMD launched with Microsoft. This means like if you get a headset for $99, it means that mass market is coming soon, right? So we see the 5G constraint will allow to bring a lot of the users. Estimation of the Goldman Sachs, which is really careful estimation, give us estimate about 40 million audience will come up soon in the next 2 years. Our markets of Sensorium that we're targeting is, of course, a global worldwide presence. We work with Asian markets. That's why we started from the crypto exchanges and AMA sessions on the well-known partners in Asia, China, Korea, South Pacific, and so on. But also work with North American markets because we have office there. We have several content providers from the North America, and we will announce soon well-known artists from the hip-hop industry. So our funnel today is really large. Basically, with our partners, we can reach 500 million audience as of now, which is a big amount. How we can reach them? So I already stated about Epic Games, our strategic partner. We work together with Epic Games to produce a really very cool experience for the users. Users of Epic Games is about 205 million users of Epic Store and Fortnite, you probably know, which is a lot of amount. While we're talking now, about 2.5 million users shooting each other in Fortnite. So it's a big amount. You're probably seeing about Travis streaming from the Fortnite, which we've been seeing about 12 million users on YouTube, which is a lot. And the next step is our DJs and artists. This gives us about 50 million followers each artist. We're working with a well-known hip-hop artist who have an audience of Instagram over 150 million users. And this is a lot. And also hardware producers, as pre-installed Sensorium will be available on a few headsets, which give us about 5 million audience of the helmets in virtual reality. So altogether, it's about 500 million users that potentially we can reach. Sensorium starts from the very basic idea. We provide the content, so we will allow users to use free content, and some of the content will be payable. We believe that we will bring very low prices, which is about $2 a month. User will be paying an average for the extra content for the users. That gives us about $30 a year per user, which is low comparing to the gaming industry, like well-known games that I was mentioning. It's about $84 there. So we're starting from the very conservative estimates. We're planning to reach 5 million users in several years, and producing our own content and launching 4 locations. It's a music planet, it's a motion planet, it's a dating, and this is a very nice place about digital immortality, which is called Digital Requiem, where you can talk with people who are already gone, or you can record your own image that other people can interact with you. So as of now, we're seeing that Sensorium, the reason we launched our in-game currency on the blockchain is that we're actually planning to make a bridge between the crypto industry and the gaming industry and the entertainment industry. We want to connect all of those people together using our in-game currency Sensor token, which is already available on crypto markets. Sensor token gives a user ability to get a discount in the shop and give ability to reach limited locations, chance to buy extra items, chance to buy extra content. This is for the B2C offer. As of B2B offer, we are planning to offer idea to develop locations. If you want to be a partner of the Sensorium Galaxy, you can develop location on your own using Sensorium Sensor token. Comparing to the markets, like you're probably aware of the Horizon, Facebook Horizon, VR Chat, Second Life, Sansar, and so on. We are going ahead. Why? We're working on the AAA avatars mostly. This is not actually a focus of those companies, and this is focus for us. We believe that the content is a king, and the most high quality avatars that we're developing gives a really nice experience for the users, and this is the reason why they will come back to the Sensorium. As of our roadmap, we already made a lot for the last year. We made a huge story on E3, we made a Davos show, we launched token, we released Starship, which is available now. We released several partnerships with the Jan Pisenim and Sergey Polunin, and we're planning to release some partnership very soon. Please follow our social networks, Facebook and Twitter, and you will get latest news. So the core team is here by Michael, and the whole professionals are from the very different industries, like entertainment industry. Our art director, Alexandra Tityanka, she was working with a tattoo band, the World Tour, or Dmitry Bilan, who won the Eurovision contest. So all of the team, like Nick Bokarov, who was the producer, the game producer in the Mail group, or other teams, who are actually professionals on the gaming industry and entertainment industry. So all of this team is developing really nice content for you guys. Our advisors are also very famous names like Jan Pisenim, Brian King, and Dmitry Chokin and Laurent Scali. So this is about Sensorium. Let's have a look how it looks like now. Starship, really exclusive video.
now I see it's real virtual world is coming, and we are very close to it. Very.
Yeah. That's true. Actually, you know, when we started, that was like Forrest Gump movie. Like, you remember the Forrest Gump who tried with his friend Bubba to get shrimps, right, on the sea, in the ocean, and they got nothing on the first round, and then got storm, and then they developed a billionaire company. Like, I believe like Sensorium is the same one. We started from the very beginning with the idea of virtual reality, which was nice accepted by the market, but investors and venture funds and partners, everyone was like a bit disappointed about virtual reality, because they said, hey guys, virtual reality is not so cool because like over expectations and so on. Then happening the disaster, the COVID-19, and now we see that the expectation is reflecting the new changes, and people and the partners and the companies now starting to believe in virtual reality, which is really cool.
Alex, I'm really sorry. I have to say you goodbye. It's very interesting topic. I'm really glad to see you here in our conference. It's digital world, and it's really coming by your
yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for a chance to talk to you and present Sensorium. Stay in touch.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you later. Okay.